Hello, it's Darin from innovationtraining.org. I'm prototyping an idea right now. I've got this idea for Aldo Leopold, famous conservationist, author of Sand County Almanac. I've got an idea for a retreat, like an inspiring retreat for leaders on the topic of innovation, of design thinking. And I want AI to help me to develop it out. And I even want to try out this activity in a workshop where people might have time to take an idea they have, a challenge they have, and use AI to build it out a bit. So I thought, what is a way that you could do this without signing into anything, having an account? And one of the best sources is just Bing, just going to bing.com, Microsoft Bing, right? And then clicking on this icon that says chat, and it'll pop up kind of the Chat GPT style generative AI, where you can get ideas, you can have it help you make things. And as you can see, I'm not signed in at all, right? So something anybody can just jump onto. So here's how I might go about this process of trying to create and develop an idea with AI. So I just asked, hey, what are ideas for an Aldo Leopold-inspired leadership retreat on the topic of innovation and design thinking? There you go. So they call this Copilot now. Copilot just is going off and talking about all these famous Aldo Leopold things that I've been interested in, like the land ethic and ecological restoration, we'll say, and applying design thinking to that, field trips, storytelling and reflection. So lots of great things and good practices too for a leadership program or a learning and development experience, like leadership circles, even silent contemplation. So I was pretty happy with that. So next, I'm going to go a little deeper. I'm like, hey, I want to have this in Madison, Wisconsin. What could you do? Where could you go? And what would you do there? So now I'm getting more refined, right? It's giving me stuff, and I'm getting more ideas on what I could do and how I could focus it. So here we go. Oh, it's talking about going to the shack, the famous Aldo Leopold shack that's not far from Madison, where Sand County Almanac was based. Then it had some other ideas. Oh, Devil's Lake State Park is near there, yes. Oh, the Monona Terrace. I love Frank Lloyd Wright stuff, so I was kind of excited to see that was in there. Sunset Cruise, I'm not sure about that, but maybe Arboretum. That's down the hill. That's the very first place for ecological restoration. The big idea. And then here's something that really fascinated me, the Leopold Bench Building Workshop. I've never heard of a Leopold bench, but I had an idea for what it might be, and I didn't know that Aldo Leopold had anything to do with these benches that I might see out there kind of in the woods that you might see off of a hiking trail. Farm to table experience, I'm not as interested in that. Maybe that a campfire's good. Artwork, okay. So lots of interesting ideas it's giving me, right? So if we're in an era that this is a tool, a Copilot that helps us to create, to generate. So I'm going to keep focusing and get into something I'm curious about, right? That's part of this. I really like the Leopold bench idea. Can you develop out that activity? Maybe even a facilitator's guide. Can you show an image? Okay, certainly. Hey, here's about the bench. Okay, it's really getting into the materials, how to build a bench. I guess if I'm going to lead that activity, we're going to need the materials and the tools to be able to do it. I was thinking more about how do we facilitate a reflective, kind of inspiring activity about it. But it knows, hey, we need to build it. Giving me some more facilitator tips, right? And then it remembered I asked for an image. And sure enough, there it is. That's what I was thinking a Leopold bench might be. These are classic things you see off the hiking trail. So now I'm even curious to learn, what did Aldo Leopold have to do with this? Why is it called that? And then if I were to sign in, this could even create an AI image for me. And I would be curious about that. So that's a next level that you can go. So this is what you might do. And, I might ask one more question. I'd say, I love the retreat idea near Madison with visits to the shack. I'll say, and UW Arboretum to start. Please develop this into a pitch that I can share with others. Who do you think would be the target audience? We're designing for an audience for this. I'll say conservation leaders. I'll give it a direction that I'm thinking about. And develop this out so I can share the concept with them and get their feedback. So let's have it take it to this level now. We're building the idea for this program, this retreat, and we know in design thinking, hey, we want to show it to people to get their feedback, their insight. How might we iterate it to change it, right? So here you go. You're seeing it unfold. They're even giving it a title, which is what I like. Cultivating Ecological Wisdom and Innovation. Giving us an overview, right? The location. Okay, we're going to begin here. Oh, we're going to move here. Oh, I want to do this program. I'm so excited about it right now. I love it. There we go. And then it knows I'm interested in the bench, right? I asked about that. So it's putting that in there, right? It's getting your clues. It's almost like listening to you, learning from you, looking for the clues, almost like I would in a design thinking project with my target audience. Okay, all right. So here we go. We've got some different groups. At first I was thinking conservation leaders, but educators, there's a lot of people like that. And then innovators, people maybe like me, some of my friends that are just inspired by this story and would like to do something. Why attend? Dates? Oh, they're saying let's do it in April or October. That's a pretty good idea. What would be a great time to have this? Some references. So there you go. Just a demo of how to develop a new idea based on a challenge you have, an opportunity you see with AI without having to sign in or sign up for anything. So I'm Darin from innovationtraining.org. Hope this was a helpful demo.